하고로모 분필에 대해서 혹시 들어보셨나요? 이 하고로모 분필은 분필계의 에르메스라고 불리고 있습니다. 이 분필은 전세계 유명 수학자들에게 가장 선호하는 분필로도 알려져 있는데요. 이 분필은 도대체 누가 만드는 걸까요? 이미 정답을 알고 계신 분들도 계실 것 같습니다. 바로 대한민국 메이드 인 코리아 제품입니다. 최근 수학계의 노벨상인 필즈상을 수상한 허준희 교수도 이 하고로모의 공헌에 대해 잊지 않고 언급해 화제가 됐었습니다. 그리고 허준희 교수뿐만 아니라 하버드, 예일대, 스탠퍼드 등 미국 명문대학교 수학 교수님들이 가장 사랑하는 분필로도 선정되기도 했었죠. 이 하고로모 분필에 대한 전 세계적인 관심이 뜨거워지자 미국은 CBS방송에서 메이드 인 코리아 하고로모 분필에 대한 특집 다큐멘터리를 방영했습니다. 하버드, 예일대가 가장 사랑하는 분필, 한국산 명품 분필, 미국 CBS 특집 다큐 함께 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
I solved the problem with a Korean chalk as long as it is said that it is not made of angel tears. Chalk characterized by its smooth writing and overwhelming durability, it's a Hagoromo chalk. Despite the somewhat burdensome price of not being shattered by hand pressure, it is said to have a better cost of falsity than regular chalk, which is cut by being fluffy. This is due to the highly viscous dough and the long cross-sectional radius than regular chalk using a holder. It can be used for weeks unless dropped or chalked at the chalkboard end. It is used by numerous professors, school teachers and online instructors. An American mathematician who briefly used Hagoromo chalk at the Kyoto University Institute of Repair later. "Where can you buy that chalk?" asked the mathematician community. If we look at the history of such Hagoromo chalk, it is said that it was originally made in Japan. It continued the family business for 3 generations but came to Takayasu Watanabe, the third president. He had such difficulty in his mobility that he had to use a wheelchair, and then there were no children to inherit, which would result in his closure. So in South Korea, Shin Hung-sok, a former mathematics instructor at Seoul Gakuen, fell for chalk and took over the company itself. It assumed control and took over technology, personnel and equipment. It is now being produced in South Korea. Chalk used by world-class mathematicians, professors and experts, Hagoromo. It is known for its high saturated fluorescent colors, which are highly visible, softer than regular chalk and do not fly well in powder. Among mathematicians, it is known as chalk, which should be bought in advance for 10 years of use. I was curious to find out about the reason that such a chalk company was handed over from Japan. I got a response through my current representative, Shin Hung-suk. I was originally a math instructor. He gave his name to the Su Academy and then visited an academy in Tokyo, Japan one day. In a blackboard in the classroom brought to the eye a fluorescent colorful chalk. There was no such chalk in the country at the time alone. I returned to Korea with that chalk and wrote it in class. The saturation made the color bright and clear. I could see the children focusing more. You could see them focused on. That said, Hagoromo chalk started with 300 million won in 2016 and ended up hitting 2 billion won last year. 40% of chalk produced in Korea is exported to foreign countries. I wondered what would be if there was a message I wanted to convey through chalk. Shin's answer was creativity. Small but distinct chalk wanted to be used as a creative tool to represent people's ideas in writing and painting. In fact, there is no place in the world that does not know about Hagoromo chalk. In fact, a YouTube channel called Great Big Story, a CNN subsidiary, makes a video of the story of South Korean leader Hagoromo chalk. As the US media CNN and the New York Times, who watched the video, also requested an interview. It is said that there were also incidents of stock that took place 2 days after selling chalk online. If you think chalk is great, and how great is it, I hope you hear the story of the Hagoromo chalk company in Korea. The value of chalk and the reason for its existence will continue. Representatives of Chalk Company describe chalk as an icon of analog school days. As a result, the new representative is said to be a change worthy of the era flow, but it also reduces student concentration and reduces the quality of classes. In the end, judges classes through chalk are more effective for children. Shin said that with chalk there are not a few people who think that the powder is blowing and harmful to their health. In fact, the chalk that is being sold on the market is said to be a supplement to those drawbacks. In fact, it is used by many professors and lecturers in our United States. The reason for its steady popularity is that it produced such a great chalk like an angel's tears, but also because it gives people who need chalk, who need to teach someone a force that can be transferred. Chalk Hagoromo, who could have been forgotten in everyone's head, perhaps out of business, but it's Chalk Hagoromo that we pack a few bundles when everyone can buy so far. It's safe to say that the current Hagoromo was guarded by a large number of people who use it now. In it a wonderful vessel called the Republic of Korea, so it became a special and loving Hagoromo chalk.
해외 각국의 반응 살펴보도록 하겠습니다.
사실 분필에 대해 궁금한 마음조차 없는 사람들도 많이 있지 않나? 나도 그중 한 명이고 말이야. 그런데 그거 알아? 난 하고로모는 안다는 말이지. 한국의 하고로모는 뭔가 더 강해졌어. 역시 한국이 모든 영역에서 감초 역할인 것인가. 대단해.
분필이 좋아봤자 분필이지 하고 선물 받았던 하고로모 분필을 사용해보고 유명한 건 다르구나를 다시 알았지 뭐야. 더 놀랐던 건 그 분필이 한국에서 만들어졌다는 거지. 전 세계에서 칠판을 사용하는 교수들 중 하고로모 분필을 모르는 사람이 없다는 걸 새롭게 알았어. 한국은 정말 많은 영역에서 대단한 영향력을 갖고 있다는 걸 또 새롭게 느꼈지 뭐야.
가장 받고 싶은 선물 1위로 뽑힐 만큼 인기 높은 분필 하고로모. 모두가 사랑하는 분필이지. 금액이 비싸다고 말하는 사람들도 종종 있는데 쉽게 부러지지 않고 편안하고 선명한 필기감을 경험해보고 결코 그 금액이 비싸지 않다는 걸 알게 된다는 사실. 그런 하고로모 분필의 역사를 이어가고 있는 한국에게 감사한 마음이야.
하고모로 분필 정말 최고야. 나도 뉴욕에서 강사하고 있는데 하고모로 분필이 정말 좋은 점 중 하나가 내구성이거든. 하고모로 분필을 처음 쓰고 가장 놀랐던 점이야. 내가 하루 4시간에서 6시간 정도 필기를 하는데 부러뜨리지만 않으면 4개월 동안 분필 한 개가 다 닳지 않더라. 일할 때 소모품으로 분필을 많이 쓰는 직업인데 이런 부분에서 경제적인 효과도 있어서 난 매우 만족하고 사용하고 있어. 어떻게 이런 분필을 만들어낸 건지 한국은 정말 대단한 나라 같아.
나도 수업하는 교사인데 하고모로 분필은 정말 대단한 것 같아. 탄산분필, 형광분필, 라지분필 이렇게 다양한 종류로 출시돼서 상황에 맞게 골라서 사용할 수 있다는 점도 정말 훌륭한 부분이야. 특히 난 형광분필에 큰 효과를 보고 있어. 필기할 때 강조할 부분에 형광분필을 사용하게 되면 학생들도 내 강의의 의도를 잘 파악하는 것 같고 실제로 하고모로 형광분필을 사용하고 학생들의 집중력이 더 높아졌어. 그에 따라 성적도 올라서 학교에서 내 입지도 같이 올라갔지. 다 한국에서 만든 분필, 하고모로 덕분이야.
세상을 보는 눈, 구독과 좋아요는 채널에 큰 힘이 됩니다. 감사합니다.